Day 30 of helping you spot useful items in a thrift store. This bright yellow vintage Oxford file box immediately caught my eye, and it's only $4. Most containers or vessels can be used in various ways. So if you're working on slowly evolving the organization of your spaces, you can likely pick up a container or two by popping into a thrift store. This one is pretty dirty, so let's get this home for a bath. Before heading to the register, I checked all the sides to make sure it wasn't cracked, and I saw a Venture price tag. It looks like the date is 1972 and the original price was $17.99. Do you remember Venture? They were a US-based store in the Midwest and the South. I bought my New Kids on the Block bedsheets at Venture in the 90s. Let's say it together now. The first step for any thrifted item is always a bath. The hot hose water from sitting in the summer sun is my favorite way to break up thrift store dirt. I let the price tag get wet, so no satisfying sticker pull today. As I've said in many videos, I've been removing labels for 25 years, and I typically use whatever method is within arm's reach. Today, I used the bottle of neutral oil I keep around for cooking and then scraped it away with a plastic scraper. As for the 50-year-old price tag, I could tell by the color of it, it's that stubborn yellow glue that has turned brown. Taking this kind of price tag off usually means I found myself a solid vintage piece, and I love it. I went in with the neutral oil again and then sprinkled some baking soda on top. I used to curate and sell vintage wares, and this was always a big part of getting items ready to sell at vintage markets, in my booth spaces, or on my website. Sometimes people ask why I don't sell vintage wares anymore. The two main things I strongly disliked were working weekends and profiting from my local community. I was good at the social media part of it, so I gravitated towards that world in 2019, and that gave me back my valuable weekends while my kids were still little. Okay, this piece is feeling fresh, and let's put it to good use. It has the tracks on either side to hang files, and I might use it for that at some point, but for now, my brain can only see this as a way to keep our hair cutting supplies organized. In between barbershop appointments, we do touch-ups in the backyard. My spouse is in charge of this, and we call it the lackluster barbershop. No one ever knows where this bag is, and the water bottle seems to have legs. As soon as I saw this yellow file box in the thrift store, my vision for this vessel was exactly this. The goal is to keep like things together. The bag was too small for everything, so I took out all the hair cutting supplies and added everything to the yellow file box. I could do better by sorting all the items and adding them to their own containers inside this container, but I dump it out often and use the leaf blower to get all the hair off everything, so this should work just fine. The water bottle is too tall to stand up inside the box, so I swapped the bottle for an old body wash bottle that is shorter and added a label. Now it's perfect. This bright yellow box shouldn't get lost, and it's a much better size to fit everything. Come back next time for day 31 of helping you spot useful items in a thrift store.